Justin with Dry Fire Archery. I'm going to show you how to set up your Dry Fire Pro to use with a mechanical release or back tension releases or thumb aids. It comes out of the box. You have a couple turns on here. For my draw length at 26.5, we're looking closer to about 12 pounds of resistance. That'd be good for anybody with 80% let off and a 60-pound bow. So if you want to work on just triggering that release, you'd leave it at this setting. Work on an open grip, work on your form, work on not snake biting the trigger, and squeeze through a shot. If you want to work on holding longer, the way we adjust or increase the resistance is take this top spool, help facilitate a little bit here, and you want to turn it counterclockwise. There is a chart that comes with it, so take a look at that. You'll get a really good idea about where you're going to be with the resistance, but a great way to determine what resistance is right for you is to hold it full draw for a good 15-20 seconds and see if you start getting the shakes, or if you go ahead and put a sight on here. If you are unable to hold that pin real steady, then you know you're at that right resistance to get better performance out of yourself or build those muscles. So right now I just increased that maybe 2 full turns, and that should be closer to 20-25 pounds of resistance. So at this weight, I'm just gonna hold it and really get stronger and hopefully get steadier, right? So if I can get real steady with this Dry Fire Pro, you're gonna be amazingly steady with your bow. So let's take a look. I increased the top resistance band. Oh no, you can see the top of the devices wanting to lean back to me or canter back to me. If I had a really high hand grip, that might be okay to counterbalance that, but I need to shorten this bottom resistance band up. That way it'll give me that feel that I'm looking for, a little closer to my bow and a little more comfortable, so I can actually focus on my form and squeezing through a shot. There we go. That feels a little more balanced for me right there. But it's it's really up to you. Everybody has a little different grip style, and you can really fine tune it with this bottom adjustment knob here. Just go slow increments, go counterclockwise to shorten the band, go clockwise to make it longer and give you less resistance. Again, a little heavier, doubling my hold weight so I can really just hold my pin steady if I wanted to. If you accidentally hit your trigger, not a problem. Safely flies away from you and not a risk of hitting it. So a quick way to connect the two bands is to place the top band in the hand that's on the handle. You can see I got an index finger loose here. Take that bottom band with the loop on top, slide it right over the upper band loop, hold it with your index finger of the hand that's on the handle, connect your release, and voila, you're ready to go. So again, if you want to do a quick connect, take that top band, hold it with your left hand, take the bottom band with your right hand, or vice versa depending if you're right or left-handed, put it right on top of that D-loop, push it down with one of your fingers from the hand holding device, and go ahead and connect right to your bands that way. So this part of it's a little bit of a learning curve. It's a brand new device on the market. A few tries and you'll be able to do it real quick. So if you want to get a little more muscle workout and isometric training, you can go ahead and just increase the draw resistance again. And depending on your draw length is really going to determine what the resistance is going to end up being. I'm going to take a stab at it, and I'm going to adjust this bottom knob just a little bit, and let's see if we get pretty close with balancing the canter in my hand. Yeah, see, that feels pretty close to me. Then I can already feel my muscles starting to work, so that's probably a really good resistance for me. One of the other ways that I like to mimic my bow is throw a weight on there. So I take a 2.5 pound plate, and I already have the knob that's going to secure this down removed to make it a little quicker. So I will just spin that on there quickly, make sure it's tight. Want to keep going until it stops. And in this configuration, it is closer to 5 pounds, and that really mimics my bow weight when I'm holding it out there.